but you get to listen to my lesson. And I know you're going to be shocked by this, but I have a story. Now, here's the problem with all the stories that I've told in between up here and downstairs in the young adult class. I've probably told about 200 different stories. I don't remember if I've told this story before. So if I have and you've heard it, just pretend like you haven't. And if you haven't, then hopefully you like it. So there was a king. And this king was very fond of paintings. Loved paintings. And so what he thought was he would have a contest. And this contest would be for a very, very valuable prize. So it would draw all the best artists in the land. And he said the contest will be for the artist that can depict the best picture of peace. And so hundreds of artists came to the kingdom, and they brought their paintings. And he walked through and saw all of them, and he narrowed it down to 2. And the first painting he chose was a painting of a lake. And it was very still. You could see the sun setting over the mountains. You could see the reflection of the trees in the water. You could see the wispy clouds running across it. It was beautiful, serene painting. And the people looked and they said, I understand that. I think that's the winner. And the other picture he went to was quite a contrast. It was very rocky terrain, not much grass at all, some trees that had been burned. The sky was very angry, lightning depicted, rain coming down, the sea was rough. Just not what you would think of a peaceful painting at all. And the people looked at that and they said that I don't understand. And so as he looked at both the paintings, he looked back and forth, and he finally chose. And he chose the picture of the rocky ground, of the storms. And his advisors came to him and they said, are you sure about this? Why? This doesn't look like peace at all. And he says, look closer. And when they looked, as the waterfall was raging over the mountains, in a crack behind the waterfall was a branch that had grown out. And on the branch was a nest. And there was a picture of a mama bird feeding her hatchlings in the nest. And he told the people, he said, peace does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, where there is no trouble, there's no hard work, there's no trials, there's no tribulation, there's no difficulties. Peace means to be in the middle of all the mayhem and all the chaos, and yet to stay calm and stay focused. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, it says, there is no temptation taken to you, but such is common to man. But God is faithful and will not suffer you to be tempted above that which you're able to bear. But with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Philippians chapter 4, verse 7 says, and the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and your minds through Christ. We live in a world that is constant mayhem. The devil is constantly on the attack of Christians. We may feel like we're in that painting. And God says, the peace I provide allows you in the middle of all of that to be assured of your salvation, to be assured of your destination, and to be assured of your God. That's the peace that God offers. That peace is only offered to His children who put Him on in baptism. I pray that as you go throughout this week and you struggle, just like we all will, with the rugged terrain that we're in, that we have the peace of God that allows us to stay calm and stay focused in the middle of whatever may be going on around us. If we can help you, please come forward as we stand and sing.